How you going? I'm Jack, and this is my Sonny the bear. Say hello. From Australia, I live in Tasmania, and today I'm just going to show you basically a bit of permaculture. I know everybody sort of wants to learn permaculture these days, and I've read all the books and watched a lot of videos on it, and I have a fair understanding of it. I've been here 1 year now at the moment, and yeah, I just wanted to show you what I've done so far. It's a slow process, obviously. When I moved in here, the grass was sort of all up around my waist, and yeah, I got some sheep in. That's the first thing you should really do with permaculture is put animals on the land first. For one, they get rid of all the grass, and for another, they start the cycle with defecating on the land and slowly building organisms in the soil and that sort of thing. So I since got rid of the sheep, and I'll show you where I'm at. Yep. So this is the backyard. It's a greenhouse I've put in just recently, and this sort of is a dog enclosure. I just sort of put a fence over there just to keep the dog in. Just down here I've got a little worm farm. Yeah, this is pretty simple. Sort of things we put in there are coffee beans and potato peelings and that sort of thing. And you can see a few worms in there. They sort of get a bit scared when you open the lid. But yeah, that produces a worm tea straight out of there. So free fertilizer, full of nutrients and that sort of thing, microorganisms. Yeah, sort of things you can put in there are dog hair and ripped tea bags, coffee grounds, that sort of thing. So this here is just a little enclosure for the dog. It's good to cordon off certain areas to suit whatever it is that you want to do. There's a compost bin just for all the garden scraps. It's good to keep close to the actual house, just so you can walk out in the rain and whatever, but not too close to the house, obviously. So just over here we got pond. The pond's an essential part of the ecosystem, as you know. I've only just built this pond. It's a natural pond. It's clay lined, and it attracts birds and different types of animals that assist in the garden, such as blue-tongued lizards and that sort of thing. So they go around and kill all your snails and your slugs. I'll just show you the hothouse really quick. These are great. This is a bit of a water catching device. It catches all the rainwater on the roof. When it rains, I stick a demijohn with a funnel under it and collect rainwater for drinking. So this is the greenhouse. I've got a few little seedlings going here. That's Mabuna, spinach. This is some rosemary I've struck up. I've got some cabbage seedlings here. I'm growing some poppy seedlings. There's carrots in a pot. Seeing how they go in the greenhouse. Bit of Mizuna down there. Some warrigal greens. Tomatoes are just popping up. we're in August now in Tasmania, and just doing what I can at the moment. It's sort of coming towards the end of winter, and down here I've got some Kentucky beans, coriander, lamb's lettuce, snow peas, little nasturtium there. See that fella popping up, little red one. Echinacea's just starting to pop up at the moment. It's a little chamomile I put in yesterday. And over here we've got a big bay tree. That was here when I got here. Come down the path here. Just in the process now of putting a few water plants in the pond. Some oxygenators and some fringe dwellers, marginal plants. Over here we've got the citrus area. This is a mandarin, a tangelo. Just there near the pond there I've got a lime. That's a lemon verbena, which will come back in spring, hopefully. And over here I've got, so the pond sort of collects all the water and then slowly it seeps through down into here, or when it overflows it's going to water the lemon tree and the feijoas. There's another lemon there. This is a cherry. They're all pretty dormant in winter. And this is just a little veggie garden that I've sort of started up. This is some borage. Borage is great for attracting insects, especially beneficial ones. Bees absolutely love it. This time of year there's not too many bees, but you can just see a few in there flying around. Over here we've got some garlic growing, a few rows of garlic there, and some onions out the back. Over here is a winter lettuce, Japanese lettuce. It only grows in a cold climate. Just trialling that in a pot at the moment. Strawberries will all come back in spring. We've got some parsley. This is yarrow. So looks a bit messy at the moment, but yeah, the yarrow is also a companion plant. Haven't actually mastered the balance just yet, so I'm having a bit of trouble with the slugs and snails eating some of my cabbage down there. Kale's absolutely amazing. This is Russian red kale. It's beautiful. It's grown for me for an entire year. I've had bountiful amounts of kale. Really healthy and good for you. And just over there I've got chicken enclosure. I've got them sort of down in this steep back section so that they can mow the grass for me. A few different varieties. And they're a bit hungry at the moment. Down the back area there I've got an almond, a couple of olives. There's a Granny Smith apple. Another apple tree there. This is a nashi. I should show you all these in spring really. They're all a bit dormant at the moment. And these are all raspberries I've put in. Heritage varieties. This is another veggie patch that the chickens have gotten to all my brassicas. That's another thing, you shouldn't feed your chickens veggie scraps and that sort of thing, because when they get into your veggie garden they end up destroying your veggies. But the ones that I I haven't fed veggie scraps to. They tend to leave all my vegetation alone, so it's best just to feed them grains and chicken food. This is blueberries, a dwarf apple over there. Down here I got a few more little blueberries I put in. That's an orange tree that was here when we got here. A few herbs in here. I got feverfew. Parsley and spinach was decimated. This was rocket, also decimated by the chickens. So that's kind of why they're locked away now. I don't let them walk around the garden anymore. Yeah, so it's pretty much the veggie garden area. So the idea is to try and mix up the planting. I'm using seaweed here on the ground. This is cardboard mulch with seaweed on top. That's going to be my potato patch this spring. This is a little chicken tractor I have for chickens that are sort of in the intermediate stage. I don't really want to put the baby chickens in with the big ones because they get attacked, so I built this little chicken tractor just out of what I had laying around, and can move that around the garden, and chickens will fertilise the ground and that sort of thing. Yeah, so this is sort of the beginnings of a herbal garden. Sort of doesn't look like much, but there's some thyme in there, and got some parsley, and this is a cabbage that I let go to seed. So all this seed here, I'm actually germinating in the greenhouse and saving for next season. It's really good seed. It's always good to let your vegetables go to seed because for one, you know where it comes from, and two, it's free, which is a good thing. And yeah, that's about it. So that's year one of my permaculture veggie garden, and I'll give you updates and let you know how I'm going. Thanks for listening.